We are with Nico Prost. Nico, hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to Chile. Um, what is your relationship with the brand, with Renault, and how the technology of the electric car and zero emissions is applied to the Formula E?
Obviously, for me, I have a really long relationship with Renault. I started my career in Formula Renault. Then I did some ice racing with them. I did Formula One for 6 years in the team, and now it's my fourth year in Formula E. So it's a really long relationship. Obviously, I think there's a lot of a link between production cars and racing cars in electric vehicles, much more than in regular technology. I mean, a Formula One engine is very different from the engine on your car, while what we have in Formula E is actually very close, very similar to what you will find in an EV. Actually, the last Zoe EV is inspired by the technology that is in Formula E, and I think in a few years you'll find Formula E technology in all the Renault cars.
You're representing a brand of your country. Not many drivers can do that. How do you feel representing a French brand?
I mean, for me, it's much more about the relationship with Renault. Obviously, it's a French brand, but for me, I was a Renault, like I said, Renault driver for most of my career. So it's very nice to be faithful to this brand. And yes, the good thing is that it's French, so it's really good. I think, I'm proud. It's a good brand. They had a very good vision. They were the first brand to really commit to electric vehicles. So I think the history is showing that they went in the right direction, and so they can be proud of to be the first one to see the future.
You're son of a motorsport legend. Your father, Alain Prost. How is work with your dad? Is more difficult or is easier with that relationship?
I mean, like for me, it was I raced for maybe 12, 13 years with never really having never him as a boss, and never being in really the same team except for ice racing. So for me, it was after 10 years being professional that I happened to be in a team where he was in the management. But in the end, I was a bit, not worried, but I was a bit cautious on how it was going to be. But in the end, it turned out to be really, really good. And I'm really happy. He's been very supportive and obviously has amazing experience. So yeah, he's been really, really helpful.
Is most your dad? Is more than your dad or your boss?
In the end, he's always more my dad, to be honest.
Nico, the Formula E has the fan boost. How is your relationship with the fans, with the social media and all that stuff for the fan boost?
I mean, it's not like I don't care, but the fan boost, if I get it, okay. But I won races without the fan boost. But I have a really good relationship with a lot of people and with my fans on Instagram and Twitter. I get a lot of response, a lot of activity, and it's really nice to be close. To make them see what kind of person you are, what your life is like, what you like, and a lot of people they react on my different accounts, and I hope they get the right image of the person I am, and I'm really happy to see all these people talk to me basically.
Finally, here's the mic. That's the camera, and there are your fans to get the fan boost. Maybe say hi.
Hello, I'm Nico. Thank you very much for your support. If you can vote for me for the fan boost, is great, but most important is you support me in the race, and I'll try to win whether I get it or not.
Estuvimos entonces con Nico Prost del Renault e.dams team en la Fórmula E en el Santiago E-Prix. Nico, thank you very much.
Thank you.